But Jerry Jones, the problem is Jerry Jones is now sounding like a friend and not a businessman. And Jerry got rich and was able to buy the Cowboys, not because he was a friend, but because he was a businessman. And Jerry made this Cowboys team good because he gave Stephen Jones, his son, more power and wasn't a friend. He was a businessman. When Jerry's lean business, he's done well. When Jerry's thought about fun and vanity and friendship, he gets in trouble. Okay, when Jerry lets his ego and personalities get involved, he's in trouble. When he got his ego and personality got involved with Jimmy Johnson, they went from great to he's out of town. When he let his ego and his personality get in the way of Parcells left town. Jerry's best doing business. He's a businessman, and he's a great businessman. But yesterday he's talking about Tony Romo and playing Tony Romo, and listen to what Jerry Jones, business guy, said.
I want to do what gives us the best chance to have Tony contribute to a championship.
Huh? That's friendship. That's not football. That's not business. That's not business. That is, I want to somehow insert Tony Romo into our championship run. You're doing that for friendship. You're not doing that for football. Just get out of the way. Because remember, Tony Romo stood in front of a podium 4 or 5 weeks ago and conceded that the team was no longer his.
You aren't handed anything. You earn everything, every single day, over and over again. You have to prove it. That's the way that the NFL, that's the way that football works. A great example of this is Dak Prescott and what he's done. He's earned the right to be our quarterback. As hard as that is for me to say, he's earned that right. What is clear is that I was that kid once. I remember the feeling like it was yesterday. It really is an incredible time in your life.
It's like past tense. So Tony's acknowledging, it ain't my franchise. It's not my team anymore. My run's over. In fact, a lot of people came out and criticized Tony for relinquishing it so publicly. I didn't, but many did. And yet Jerry comes out yesterday. Can you imagine Bill Belichick if Garoppolo took over and they were on a winning streak and he'd played so well and Brady was behind him because he got hurt again, and Belichick saying this?
I want to do what gives us the best chance to have Tony contribute to a championship.
What? Belichick in 1,000 years wouldn't say that. Tony had his run. I love Tony. Tony got hurt. Dak came in. Dak is great. Get back to football and get back to business, because that's what Jerry Jones is unbelievable at. That's friendship talk. Nick Saban doesn't have any friends. Belichick not worried about friends. Popovich not worried about friends. Come on. Let's stay on the business stuff. You got rich, Jerry, because of business, not because you made a bunch of friends. Your Cowboys are now legitimate because you got out of the friendship business and you relinquished all the goofiness and you let Steven do the football stuff, and you have a great roster. And I love Tony, but don't look for ways to get Tony inserted into the championship run. If you're going to play Tony, play him week 16 to showcase his talent for other teams so you can trade him. That I agree with. Don't try to insert him into the playoff run because you like him. And I really like Tony Romo. I think he's a borderline Hall of Famer.